The Daily English Hub. I'm Leo, and I'm here with Sarah.
Hi, Leo. It's great to be here with you and with everyone listening today.
So, before we jump into the topic, I just have to ask, how are you doing today? You seem really energetic.
I am. I am doing very well, thanks. I had a super busy day, a lot of work, but, I made a promise to myself. I went outside for a walk on my lunch break.
Oh, it sounds nice.
Yeah, the fresh air, the trees, it really helped. But, Leo, I have to say, you look a little bit tired today. Are you okay?
To be honest, I am exhausted. I really didn't sleep well last night.
Oh, no, that's awful. Why not? Were you, working late?
No, not working. It's actually a bit embarrassing. I went to bed early. I was in bed at 10 p.m. But then I picked up my phone.
I think I know where this story is going.
Yeah, I just thought, okay, I'll check my messages for 5 minutes. Just 5 minutes. But then I started watching some videos, then reading the news.
Mm-hmm.
Then I was looking at photos of my friends' vacations. And suddenly I look at the clock, and it's 2 in the morning.
2 in the morning. Oh, Leo, that happens to so many people. You're definitely not alone. It's so easy to lose track of time on your screen.
It is. I just couldn't stop scrolling. My thumb just kept going. And now today, my eyes hurt, my head feels heavy, just slow.
Well, your experience last night is actually perfect for our deep dive today.
Really? How so? What's the topic?
Today, we're looking at a text about the challenge of a digital detox. It explains exactly why you stayed up so late and, maybe more importantly, how you can stop.
Okay, that sounds like exactly what I need right now. Let's do it. So where does the text start?
Well, it begins with a really strong statement. It says, in the modern world, we are always connected.
Always connected. That feels so true. My phone is always in my pocket. I mean, even when I go to the bathroom.
Exactly. We're never really alone. And the text gives us a pretty shocking statistic. It asks, how much do we actually use our phones? What would you guess, Leo? How many times a day do you think you touch your phone?
Oh, wow. I have no idea. Maybe 50 times? 100 times.
The text says the average person touches their phone over 2,000 times a day.
2,000 times? That's impossible. Are you sure? There aren't enough minutes in the day for that.
It sounds unbelievable, doesn't it? But just think about what touching means. It's not just picking it up. Every time you type a letter, that's a touch.
Oh.
Every time you scroll down on a page, that's a touch. Clicking a link, changing a song, it all adds up really, really quickly.
Wow. Okay, when you explain it like that,
Yeah.
I do tap a lot of messages. And I scroll a lot. So my hand is touching the screen thousands of times. That's a little scary.
It is. And the text has a specific phrase for this. It calls it a digital habit.
Okay, so Sarah, what does digital habit mean exactly?
That's a great question. So let's break it down. A habit is something you do without really thinking about it, right? It's automatic, like brushing your teeth.
Right. I just do it.
So a digital habit is when we use our devices without a clear reason. We just do it automatically. For instance, checking your phone the second you wake up in the morning.
Oh, no. I do that every single morning. The alarm goes off. I turn it off with my phone, and then boom, I'm opening social media. I don't even think.
Exactly. That's the habit. Your brain is on autopilot. And the text says this habit has some pretty serious consequences.
Consequences?
Yeah.
Like, is it dangerous?
Well, it says this habit affects our sleep, our focus, and our mental health.
It definitely affected my sleep last night, I can tell you that.
Yeah. And with focus, if you're touching your phone 2,000 times, you're interrupting your life 2,000 times. You can't really focus deeply on anything.
So we know it's bad for us. I know I should sleep. Yeah. But why is it so hard to stop? Why couldn't I put the phone down?
Well, you're not weak. The text explains this. The main problem is something called FOMO.
Wait, I see that here. It's spelled F-O-M-O. Sarah, what does FOMO mean?
So FOMO stands for fear of missing out.
Fear of missing out. Okay, can you explain that a little more?
Of course. It's this feeling, this anxiety that if we put our phone down, we'll miss something important.
Like what, for example?
Maybe an important message or a big news story or even just a funny photo a friend posted. We feel like we need to know everything right now.
I understand that feeling completely. Last night, even at 1 a.m., I was thinking, What if I miss something from my friends?
That is FOMO. It's a really powerful feeling, and because of it, our brains are, well, they're never quiet. We're always waiting for that next notification.
That sounds exhausting. Just always waiting.
It is, and the text has a name for that feeling too. It calls it digital fatigue.
Okay, digital fatigue. What's that?
So fatigue just means being really, really tired. Digital fatigue is being tired because of too much technology.
But how does tech make us tired if we're just sitting down?
It's because your brain is always working. It's always alert, waiting for a notification. It never truly rests. It's just processing information all day long.
That explains so much. I could feel tired just sitting on the sofa with my phone. My body is resting, but I guess my brain is running a marathon.
Exactly. Your brain is working hard.
Okay, so this is a clear picture of the problem. Too much touching, FOMO, digital fatigue. I think I have all three. So what's the solution? What is a digital detox?
Well, according to the text, a digital detox is a period of time when you intentionally stay away from electronic devices.
Electronic devices. So not just my phone.
Mostly your phone, yeah, because that's usually the biggest problem. But it also includes computers, tablets, social media, a break from all screens.
Break from all screens.
Yeah.
That sounds really hard. How long are we talking? Do I have to give up my phone for a week? I need it for work.
Don't worry. The text has some good news. It doesn't have to be a week. It says that even a short time, like just 24 hours, can change your perspective.
Sarah, what does perspective mean in this context?
Perspective is the way you see the world or how you think about things.
So just one day without my phone could make me think differently.
Yes. Think about it. When you're on your phone, you're looking down. Your world is that little screen. When you put the phone away, you look up. You see the sky, you see people's faces. Your view of the world literally changes.
I like the sound of that.
Mm-hmm.
And one day sounds possible. I can maybe try it on a Sunday.
Sunday is a great day for it. No work, no emails to check.
Okay, but I need some motivation. What are the benefits? Why should I really do this?
The text lists 4 main benefits, and the first one is really important for you today: better sleep.
I definitely need that. How does putting my phone away help, though? Is it just because I go to bed earlier?
That's part of it, but there's something scientific, too. It talks about blue light.
Blue light, what is that?
Blue light is the type of light that comes from screens. Your phone, your computer. The text says this light actually stops your body from making the sleep hormone.
The sleep hormone.
Yeah, your body makes a chemical that tells your brain it's time to sleep. But when you look at that bright blue light, your brain gets confused. It thinks it's daytime, so it stops making the sleep hormone.
Ah, I get it. So last night, my body thought it was the middle of the day at 1 a.m.
Exactly. You were tricking your brain. Without that blue light, you sleep deeper, and you wake up feeling much better.
Okay, that's a huge benefit. What's the second one?
The second benefit is deep focus.
Yeah, deep focus.
Yes. Without all those interruptions, the text says you can actually finish a book or a project.
That is so true. I haven't finished a book in ages. I read maybe 2 pages, then I check my phone.
That's the habit again. But if you remove the phone, your brain can remember how to focus for a long time.
I would love that. I have a lot of books I want to read. Okay, what's benefit number 3?
The third one is real connections.
Real connections, you mean with friends?
Exactly. The text says you look at people's eyes, not their screens, during a conversation.
Oof, I am so guilty of this. Sometimes at dinner with friends, we're all just on our phones.
Yeah.
We're together, but not really.
Right. You're in the same room, but you aren't connected. A detox forces you to be present with people. It makes your relationship stronger.
That's a good point. What's the last benefit?
The last one is lower stress.
Lower stress. How does that work?
Well, the text mentions mental health, and it says you stop comparing your life to people on Instagram.
Oh, that's a big one. Sometimes I see people on these amazing vacations, and I look at my life and I just feel boring, unhappy.
It's so common we feel stressed when we compare. But you have to remember, people only post their best moments. It's not real life.
That's true. I forget that when I'm scrolling, so if I don't look, I can't compare.
Exactly. You'll be happier with your own life.
Okay, you've convinced me. Better sleep, deep focus, real connections, less stress. It sounds amazing. I want to try this.
That's great, Leo.
But I'm still a little nervous. How do I actually start? Does the text have any practical tips for a beginner?
It does. It has a section called Practical Tips for Beginners.
Okay, practical tips. I like that. What's the first one?
The first tip is simple. Start small.
Start small. Good.
The text suggests no phones during dinner.
No phones during dinner. I can do that. That's just for what, 30 minutes?
Exactly. And the key is to leave the phone in another room. Don't just put it face down on the table.
I'm not.
Because you'll still think about it. If it's in the kitchen, out of sight, you can actually focus on your food, on the conversation.
Okay, I can do that tonight. What's the next tip?
The next one is about notifications. The text says, turn off non-essential notifications.
Non-essential. What does that mean exactly?
Essential is something you absolutely need. So non-essential are the things you don't really need.
Can you give me an example?
Sure. A text from your boss could be essential. But a notification from a game that says, come play now, is not essential. Or from a shopping app. You don't need to see those right away.
That makes sense. My phone beeps all day for things I don't care about. I should turn those off.
Yeah, just go into your settings. It will make your phone and your mind much quieter.
Okay, so what's tip number 3?
The third tip is for your sleep. This is the big one for you, Leo. It's called the bedroom rule.
The bedroom rule.
The rule is, keep your phone in another room during sleep.
Another room.
Hey.
But I use my phone as my alarm clock.
That's the most common excuse. The text says to buy a simple alarm clock. A real one.
Huh. An old-fashioned alarm clock.
Yeah, they're cheap. And think about it. If the phone is charging in the kitchen, you can't just reach over and start scrolling in bed.
That's very smart. It creates a barrier. I'm probably too lazy to get up and walk to the kitchen just to check social media.
Exactly. It forces you to disconnect. Your bedroom becomes a place for sleep again.
I'm going to try that tonight. I think I have an old alarm clock somewhere. What's the last tip?
The last tip is to find a tech-free hobby.
A tech-free hobby. So something that doesn't use a screen.
Right. The text gives 2 examples, gardening or drawing.
Gardening or drawing. Which one would you pick?
Oh, I'd definitely choose gardening. I love being outside, working with plants. It's so peaceful. What about you?
I am terrible with plants. They always die.
Yeah.
I gotta choose drawing. I used to love it as a kid. Maybe I'll buy a sketchbook.
That's a wonderful idea. When you're drawing, you can't check your messages. Your hands are busy creating something.
That's true. It uses a different part of the brain.
Precisely. It gives your brain a real break.
Okay, so this is a great plan. Let's just quickly recap.
It sounds good. We learned that a digital detox helps us sleep better, focus more, and stress less. We talked about the problem of digital habits.
And FOMO, that fear of missing out.
Yes. And we have simple, practical tips. No phones at dinner, turn off notifications, and most importantly, keep the phone out of the bedroom.
It all sounds so simple when you lay it out like that. I feel really motivated. I am going to put my phone in the other room tonight. No more scrolling.
Good luck, Leo. It might be a little tough the first night, but I promise you'll feel better tomorrow morning.
I really hope so. I am ready for a good night's sleep.
That's all for today. Thanks for listening to the Daily English Hub. See you next time.